Hello. In this video, I'm going to be going over another haiku. This one is my 22nd Scientology haiku, and this one is for the Headleys. Scientology. The best thing about it is when you're blown for good. Okay. Blown for good. Blown for good, BFG, Heldinu, is a book and a YouTube channel and a website that was that the Headleys, Mark and Claire Headley, who I respect immensely, I love them. They run. It was the Blown for Good book, which I highly recommend. It's a mind fuck in a lot of ways. Blown for Good is the book that Mark Headley wrote about his experiences in Scientology. The term blow is what they use for when someone is AWOL, absent without leave. They fly the coop, they get the fuck out. And of course, in cults, authoritarian groups, it's the group that matters, not the individual, Scientology is just like all those other groups in a lot of ways. They want to keep their members. They they manipulate them into towing the party line. And it's just the way in politics and in other religions and in other social groups. If you leave because you had a problem with them, then you become their enemy. And then in my experience watching these channels and hearing these stories, the people who left wanted to leave, they wanted to live their own lives, but they wanted to stay in contact with their loved ones. They didn't give a shit that their loved ones were doing it. They didn't want to be in it. But then they disconnect from them and all the just horrible, horrible stuff. Just like the stuff that's going on with right now. This is mid-August of 2023. Just like the stuff that's going on with Liz Ferris and her dad. It's horrendous. For God's sakes, I'm not giving much away. Mark Headley had to abandon his wife, Claire, temporarily, mind you. She still fucks with him about that. Had to abandon his wife in order to save himself. The only time you should abandon your spouse to save yourself is when you don't love them and they suck, or they're beating the shit out of you, or whatever, It shouldn't be the groups that you're in, and it's a good thing that Claire was able to escape 3 weeks later. Escape. She had to fake a doctor an eye appointment to get contacts at Walmart and got the hell out. And even then, they tracked her down to a bus station in Las Vegas, Nevada. And if she hadn't have just sat on her purse and said, started to make a scene, she'd have been just like, I don't know if y'all have seen it, you maybe have, the Anderson Cooper interview with what Mike Rinder calls the inch wives, where, Mike Rinder's ex-wife now, and a few others, I can't remember right off the top of my head, they all said the same thing, that they knew every inch of their husbands' bodies and didn't see this, that, or the other. Watch the video, go look it up on YouTube. Side note, whenever I hear inchwives, it always reminds me of the Lord of the Rings Entwives, and that pisses me off even more, Yeah, I'm a big nerd. So, I'm pretty sure I could say more about this, but y'all get the picture, you know. And I like the little, the best thing about it is when you're blown for good. I'll put a link to the Headleys YouTube channel in the description. You know, if you want to get their merch, it's really good. It's a nice t-shirt, you know. Like I said, I have immense respect for the Headleys, for what they've been through, and that they've shown that you can overcome anything if you just work at it. If you like what I've done here, give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe, all that stuff the algorithms want us to say. I just wait till the end of the video to say it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking around to the end. And I'll see you in the next one.